Hey Cancer, and welcome to your September 2021 reading. Even though this is a timeless reading, it's going to say 2021. So please feel free to check these messages out whenever you chance upon them. I'm trying to see if this is too much, y'all. I was feeling very like Afro beats for y'all, but I don't want to be distracted either. See if I can find a happy medium. I'm going to hit it one time for the one time. Let's clear out this energy. And receive that, Cancer. Feel like you have a lot on your load. It's time to lighten your load a little bit. Catch them at uploads, all right? Especially with these last few readings, like I'm catching like very real uploads at the very, very, very top. So Cancer, I'm feeling like something you need to unburden yourself with. Something that is burdening you, that is really much so on your mind. All right, are we taking all of these? I think we are, okay. So we got this Hermit energy. Cancer, you like to be up in your own energy, or at least have your own space. But you do be needing people, okay, Cancer? My Cancers, you need people. And so I'm feeling like this has been a time of like going within, or being, or just the idea of like being alone. Like maybe you're on your own for the most part of the day, or you've been taking a lot of alone time to like go within and see, like, you know, check in with you, or that this is needed. This energy of the Hermit is needed because if something's really like weighing heavy on you and you're not really monitoring it or addressing it, you're going to be lashing out at everybody, okay? And you guys are very much so about your feelings. Even like Cancers who are a little bit more like internal with their feelings. It's still, yes, this energy of like, I don't know, this energy of like, I'm misunderstood. Nobody's getting it. Not understanding. So when we can't understand other people's reactions to us, we need to go be by ourselves and go understand ourselves and get okay and cleared up and right with that. We also have the Six of Cups. So you, in this like reflective time, you've been shining a light and really thinking about a past situation. And Six of Cups talks about nostalgia or seeing things through rose-colored lenses. It also talks about, you know, looking at the past with rose-colored glasses. If I just said that. But it also talks about soulmate relationships and things like that, or people from the past coming back. So maybe you're thinking about approaching someone from the past who maybe gave you this like Three of Swords energy. That's heartbreak, that's betrayal, that's sadness, that's loss. And you see like, it's like he's turning his back on the heartbreak. Like, I don't want to feel this. I'm gonna like shine a light on happier times or on different things. But sometimes we got to turn around and face that. Like, you know, Pisces got that as a message, like time to face it, right? Because there's a new start here, and this is very phallic energy. So this could be like procreating, be careful, some children. But this can also be like the beginning of new ideas. Wands are actions, and all aces are new beginnings. And this is like something coming from the world formless, a gift from the universe being brought to you into the world of form. So this is a new beginning. And I always love it here because, you know, it sprouts new leaves. It's not just one new beginning in one area. This new beginning sprouts life in different areas of your life. It sprouts new beginnings and new energy in different areas of your life, if that makes sense. So, and then you have the Knight of Cups. So this is like, ooh, I got a crush energy. It's a secret admirer. This is also like an invitation to a social gathering, a date. You know, this could be someone asking you out or you wanting to ask someone out, Cancer. But there's this like, this could also be platonic love. It doesn't always have to be romantic, but there's like a gesture of coming in and wanting a new fresh start with someone and to clean up and clear this up. But you have to be like shining a light on this and clearing that up, Cancer, in order to keep that soulmate energy going versus only wanting to discuss this, but there's this that needs to be addressed. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. And you see that? You're weighing your options back and forth. Are you going to have the conversation? Are you not? Are you going to approach? Are you not? Are you going to make this offer? Are you not? Or this is you having to, if it's the other way around, you know, these energies are interchangeable in terms of like, put it where it belongs, but don't. I always forget to throw this in the beginning. These are general messages. These are general messages. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? If it don't fit, it's not for you. Pass that on to a friend, okay? It's somebody else's, okay? So, beloveds, you need to make a decision. This also talks about something being out of balance in your life, and you need to bring it into balance. And maybe the upset of whatever is at the crux, at the center of this Three of Swords energy, is for you to go within and figure out, is that something that you can let stand? Is that something, or is that type of energy something you want to bring into this new beginning? It seems to be throwing you off balance, Cancer. So time to get into balance, time to throw away what's not working, time to address and have the conversations that need to be had, or to just go within yourself and check yourself about you doing this to somebody else, okay? Let's catch these words, y'all. Okay, I'm here for this. Afro beats. Yes. Okay, Cancer. Time to unburden yourself. I feel like, Cancer, whatever this thing is that you're carrying around, it's harder for you to carry it around than to just do the hard work of addressing it and cleaning it up and you know, and creating that Six of Cups reconciliation energy, right? If you're gonna do that, then make sure you take that time out to be alone with yourself first before you want to start pulling other people into conversations about something or addressing something that isn't working for you. Look at that. You guys got positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Just forgot that quick what other sign got that, but this may be a collective message, and that's why it keeps coming up in these readings, because I'm shuffling these cards, baby. This is not the time, because we have so much potent energy. So many people are waking up. This energy is so real right now. This is not the time to be feeding fear, feeding trauma bonding, feeding lack or scarcity mentality, or to be feeding disharmony, discord, upset, and all of that within your interpersonal relationships. It's not going to work out this time, guys, okay? This new age of Aquarius, not even you in your spirit can hold comfortably, you know, because we have trained ourselves on how to sit comfortably or as comfortably as possible, you know, like Dance with the Devil, I know, on how to compartmentalize things that ain't working for you. how to move things around and shut off different parts of ourselves and get comfortable, you know, just leaving something there unsaid or unchecked. And be like, oh, just look over here. It's not, the house is not on fire. You know what I'm saying? This era will not, it's not conducive for that. And so it's time to release something. You got to pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. I think that's why that Hermit energy is coming up. It's really time for you to, like, you might have to remove yourself from places and spaces or certain conversations or old, outmoded ways of thinking, but you need to get with yourself and figure out what this next roundabout is going to look like, okay? And that I feel like the universe is already communicating to you, like something, like you might be getting, everybody's getting the same cards again and again. You got music for manifesting. So again, this might be another collective message because it keeps coming up and I'm shuffling these cards. Take care of the music you're listening to. Throw on the music that you feel called to. Like, you're the first time that I switched up and threw on some Afro beats. And I was like, okay, I'm feeling this. Do what your essence is longing for. Okay? I feel like your reading is all over the place, but I feel like you are all over the place. And I mean that with love. This is not a judgment. We are all going through it in our own separate ways, and we've all been there. What I'm saying is, what I'm getting from you is that you might need to go sit down by yourself somewhere and really get clear about what is no longer working for you, what bridges you want to mend, what things that you want to mend within yourself, because it's affecting different areas of your life and you keep going back and forth about it. But what are you going back and forth about? Your new start is already here. And so you got to get up into this energy so that way you can shine a light on what this is and finally clear it out, Cancer, okay? It's not good to hold things in. It's not good to not address things. No bueno. It's time to grow. The things that were comfortable for you before, that served you before, that were allowing you to just kind of like show up in your comfort zone is not going to be there for you this time around. So do the uncomfortable things and make sure you're keeping your vibration high as you're doing them. And allow space for when you're mending these Three of Swords energies with others or with yourself. Allow space for the time it takes for that acclimation process to happen. Like, you know, sometimes forgiveness does not equate, forgiveness doesn't always equate reconciliation, but forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is for you. And this Three of Swords energy won't get cleared up without it, without forgiving yourself, without forgiving others, and without addressing whatever that Three of Swords energy is. You got make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. So maybe what you're wishing for is for that situation to get cleaned up and cleared out. So then it's time. And that's not going to be comfortable, but there's so much goodness on the other side of that. So like, you can keep weighing it out, but you will always arrive back at the point where you're going to have to make a decision so that that thing can come into balance. You got yes. Your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. There's some movements happening here. A lot of like soul searching and a new begin, all wrapped up in a new beginning. And this is why I feel like it's like you got a lot going on, but it's not in a bad way. It's like a lot of things are happening to you all at once. And so like doing this and getting right with other people and getting right with yourself, Cancer, is like clutch. You know what I'm saying? And at the bottom of the deck, soulmate relationship. You guys are the second sign to get it. I'm happy for you, Cancer. I'm like not even going to the beat of this. I'm like in my own world, like do 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 do. But you know, yes. This is delicious. I'm sorry. I'm all up in your space right now, but we friends. We right here. Like, do you see that? It says new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. So whether you're in an existing relationship or you are single, baby. Yes. And you want to know why it's spiritually based? Because you're taking that, if you do, it will feel like that because you took the time to go within, to be on your hermit mode, you know, to be like, if I'm going to be in this relationship, if I'm going to be of service or any benefit to this relationship, then I got to come through and come forward in my fullness. And I can only give to others what I've given to myself, right? Like if the tank is empty, baby, I've got nothing to give you. So pour into yourself this month, okay? Let's see what these Intuit oracles are saying. You need to take as many deep breaths as possible, Cancer, during the month of September. There's a lot of changes. There's a lot of uncomfortable new beginnings I'm feeling. And don't take the word uncomfortable as a bad thing. You could win the lottery tomorrow, and adjusting to your new life and all of the things that have to get done, you know what I'm saying? With that kind of change of life status still can be uncomfortable, you know? All change is uncomfortable, but like I'm feeling like tension, like Cancer. My wish for you this month is that you really take some time to kiss up and love up on yourself, because if you're not doing that and being honest with yourself and cleaning up and clearing out that Three of Swords energy, you're only going to inflict that on other people. And you got some nice new energy coming in because it's a collective energy. But are you going to enjoy it? Are you going to enjoy it coming about? This came out in your pre-shuffle too. So like, let's catch this word. You got double rainbow, divine intervention, duality, perfect timing, ascension, serendipity, light codes, cohesion, as above, so below. Something going on. And remember we talked about the aces and the you know, coming from the world formless into the world of form, as above, so below. Divine intervention is going to take place here. So you can keep doing the Two of Pentacles thing where you're like, maybe not. The universe is going to be like, well, how about yes? How about the conversation happens today? Okay? Or like, how about the going within and the healing process starts right now? You guys got King of Fire, Aries, cardinal sign of fire, within 7 days. This may be coming up for some of y'all within 7 days. Okay? You got independent, aggressive, active, energetic, leader, impatient, combative, naive, assertive, pioneer, initiator, the Emperor. You might be the one that has to initiate this conversation or initiate this beginning of a mending, of a healing process, even if it's just initiating that within yourself. Okay, Cancer? You're moving into this Emperor energy. You want to know why you can't sit up in that? Male or female. If there are things that are out of order in your life, Virgo season won't stand for it. And because you're an emotional sign, because you are the waters, you know, that rules our emotions and things like that. And you guys can be a very emotional sign. It will poke at your emotions to not be in your Emperor energy, to not be in that energy of structure and discipline. And when you are at odds with that energy is when it shows up as aggressive. And, you know, that's the lower vibrational forms of it, you know, impatient, combative, naive. But when you get into that higher vibration and you allow the divine intervention to take place, and you are being gentle with yourself and cleaning up and clearing out all of that yucky stuff that's going on in that Three of Swords energy, because the Three of Swords is also about clearing out your heart chakra, like doing that heart healing work. That's when you move into being assertive, not combative, right? That's when you move into being active versus being aggressive. That's when you move into like being a pioneer and independent and energetic and a leader versus that naive energy, right? It says, woman, you are the querent, a person you know, girlfriend, fiance, spouse, love interest, feminine energy. Maybe you need to heal some things with some feminine energy, whether that be the woman in your life or women in your life, or just in balancing your own inner feminine energy if you are a masculine, or even if you are a divine feminine. You know, it's about always having the balance of those energies. But there's a woman on your mind that you want to clear up this Three of Swords energy with. It doesn't have to be non-platonic. It doesn't have to be like a romantic situation. It could definitely be platonic. Mad cards flew out. I'm gonna see if I'm feeling them. Neptune, the ruler of enlightenment. This is the only one that flipped over. Illusion, spirituality, intuition, psychic ability, fantasy, dreams, disillusion, enlightenment, the Hanged Man. This is going to require looking at things differently, looking at looking at this from a different angle in a different space, and really looking at this in a different way, Cancer. Okay, and to take this time of temporary pause in action, which is the Hanged Man energy as well, and use that to sort through any disillusions, right? And to really step into enlightenment. And maybe you are getting some communication through your dreams, okay? We got fireworks, passion, chemistry, lust, happiness, excitement, holiday, celebration, kissing, exhilaration, explosive, hot sex. So you might be meeting someone new in this time. So don't be too caught up, Cancer, if you're single, my Cancers, on something or someone from the past, because you're going to take all of that past energy and project it out as that Three of Swords energy. There's someone you're about to experience some very fiery, passionate energy with. This is for like another group of y'all. And so maybe you'll even feel like you get a message about this through a dream. You know, this is like divinely fated, this encounter. Like, it's gonna be like, that is like some shit out of the movies. Like, y'all did not meet like that, but like, yeah, y'all did. Okay? Or entering that space within your relationship, but this is more so for my singles. Okay? Wine, developing over time, flavor, family legacy. I love this card. The good stuff, finesse, alchemy, transform, ripening, ages well. See what happens when you do that work and you go within? Something that starts off as a spark lasts the test of time, even if that's just an internal change. But for my singles out here, we catching some fiery ass energy. Look at the Hermit again. The Hermit again. Okay, this is Virgo, mutable sign of Earth, and we are in Virgo season. This is your Virgo season energy reading as well, okay? It says a year or more from now, okay? So maybe you haven't been speaking to someone for a year, or in a year from now, maybe the dust will settle, and it might take you a full year to like really process and clear out that heart chakra energy we were talking about. But it says analytical, hardworking, intelligent, conscientious, helpful, critical, picky, exacting, responsible. Okay, these things are going to pop up like that for you. I told you in Virgo season, like any business that you're not handling, or something that you're going back and forth on, like Virgo season, this September is really going to push you into like, just say yes and, you know, take action accordingly. You know, like it's gonna put you in the seat of like wanting to get something done. You also have Owl, sees through the facade, secrets, lifted, explore the unknown. You know what's going on. So this is also about taking down your own inner facades, or your own ideas that you're like, I don't feel like that anymore, or having to release a way of thinking that hasn't been serving you, and secrets being lifted. So like things may be coming up as you're clearing out that heart chakra, or while you're having those energies, while you're having those conversations addressing that Three of Swords energy. This is also the divine feminine, you know, the owl energy. So again, this idea of like, this is something that you want to mend with your inner feminine energy, or with a feminine, a female, you know, a woman in this world. Okay. You got 1111, twin flames, divine partner, mirror, heart chakra activation. You see that heart chakra activation with the Three of Swords energy. So this is your divine reflection, you know, your counterpart, your person. So now this is back to the group about who's about to meet someone. Okay, and we're finishing this off. Wolverine, fierce, unpredictable, wild, power struggles, assertive, possessive, renegade, fearless, determined, elusive. This is like two separate groups. For one group of y'all, you need to be the hell by yourself so that you can clean up and clear out some stuff, because somebody's coming in. Like, this is very specific. Like, there is a woman coming into your life, and you need to be ready for her. You need to not have all your old shite all around, okay? In terms of like emotional baggage or things that you're not cleansing out of your inner world. And again, this balancing so that you're not in this brash, rash, unpredictable, wild, you know, like aggressive energy while you're undergoing that. Then for another set of y'all already did that work. And now, baby, somebody's coming in, or you are meeting somebody while in process of clearing that stuff up. And that's going to be like a trip and a little bit of like something that's going to require you to pivot with grace, as you know, my Kundalini yoga teachers, the Brujas of Brooklyn, say, you know, it's a pivot with grace. So you also got like steamy energy as well. So I feel like this is a time of like, you know, you got that soulmate relationship energy. Like there is a union happening here for a group of you. And then for another group of you, there's a mending you want to do within an existing relationship. And it doesn't have to be, romantic. But y'all, I went way over for y'all. So now I gots to go. So that is your September energy reading. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like to leave a love donation, that information is in the description box below. If you found that these messages resonate, help this channel keep going and growing, okay? And with that, my loves, I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important. You are seen, you are heard, you are worthy, you are deserving. You are magic, Cancer, baby. Go get up in it. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Later.